Yeah, hi John.
Hello.
How would you sum up England's bowling performance today?
Hard working. I thought we worked really hard across the whole day, putting a lot of effort. And the first ball that we used didn't move around much today. And then when we got the second ball that moved around, I think we showed our quality and put the New Zealanders under pressure with some movement. Unfortunately, some of the things that went throughout the day didn't go away, but that happens in sport. But New Zealand played very well.
Yeah, one of those was the Zach Crawley catch, which wasn't. I mean, how did the guys feel about that?
Well, I think you could see from their reaction on the field that they were clearly frustrated about it. However, again, it's sport, it divides opinion. I imagine you see every Saturday afternoon on a football field a referee make a decision or an umpire make a decision that some players don't agree with. The way that I suppose the question really is the soft signal required? Or could the guy off the field make the decision? But Richard Illingworth obviously thought the ball didn't carry, which is fair enough from his angle. He thought it didn't carry, so that's the decision they made. And New Zealand will be happy with it and will be frustrated by it.
Yeah. Stuart Broad, 520 test wickets. John, only 5 bowlers now have got more than that. What would you say about Stuart Broad tonight?
Well, he was outstanding today. He hasn't taken the wickets, I think, that he deserved in the last game at Lords. I thought he bowled well there. And prior to that, in India and Sri Lanka, he toiled hard. And he's been probably a little frustrated that he hasn't got the wickets that he probably deserved. And I thought today, again, he bowled fantastically well. He put in a real shift for the team and showed the way to all the other guys. I thought he was outstanding.
And just finally, how important was that Dan Lawrence first test wicket tonight? And are England going to regret not having a specialist spinner in hot conditions this weekend?
Well, I think the wicket, first of all, for Dan is a really a great thing. The first test wicket for him. It's a real bonus wicket for us. And it will make our lives a lot easier tomorrow. We've got the new ball tomorrow morning. We've still got a lot of hard work to do. In terms of the spinner, we have to balance our team. And so we picked a side that we felt would win the game on the pitch we're playing on. And then we got to go out and produce a performance that will show that we can do that.
Thanks, John.
Okay, we'll go to Rory, please.
Just to pick up on that, John, to tell us, how does it raise the temperature really and raise the spirits in the dressing room when you get sort of a bit of a cheap one, I suppose, with an occasional bowler with the very last ball of the day? It must really change how you look back on things.
Yeah, for sure. People talk a lot about momentum, don't they, in sport, and change of momentum, and it gives us a fresh guy to bowl. I thought he played very well today. Young played it. I thought he played a really nice innings. He played a really nice controlled innings for a quite inexperienced player. I think he showed the way to bat on the pitch, and it was a real bonus for us. And the boys are in good spirits as they come off there with that extra wicket.
There was one, apart from the other chances, there was one edge from Stuart Broad that didn't carry to the wicket-keeper. It died in front of him. As a bowling coach and a coaching team, would you like to be seeing the ball zipping through more at home?
Yeah, of course. I spoke to the groundsman this morning and he asked that question. He said, "What did you think of the wicket?" I said, "Well, we will always, as a bowling unit, especially a fast bowling unit with guys who bowl fast, and we've got some good fast bowlers, we'd like to see pace on our pitches. That's not always straightforward in this country, with the weather and the climate we have. So I think the aim is always to get as good a wicket as we possibly can to test ourselves and try and play the brand of cricket that we want to play on really good pitches. So yeah, pace on the wicket is always a bonus, and bounce in particular for the guys that we have."
Okay, we'll go to Dean, please. Sorry, Dean, we can't hear. Still can't hear.
Dean's going to come on my computer here.
Sorry, John. How did you think that Woodstone combination worked out there? Obviously, 2 pretty quick bowlers, but didn't get too much out of it. And then when obviously Ollie did get the chance, it was put down by Joe. Is it a sense of what might have been?
I think for Ollie that'll be a frustrating moment. But those are the challenges that we face in Test cricket. Catches always get dropped. It's not what you want to happen. Joe will be incredibly frustrated, as will Ollie. However, you know, that's the challenge that's ahead of him. You know, he's playing his third Test match, and he would have walked off today thinking, I'm probably bowled as well as I could do. You know, but the challenge is for him to come back tomorrow and show everyone what he can do. You know, and Woody the same. You know, Woody is a wholehearted cricketer, as everyone knows and everyone sees every time he puts an England shirt on, as the rest of the guys do, to be honest with you. And you know, he would have been trying his best and thinking. I know from conversations I've had with him throughout the day that he's trying to find ways to get wickets on that pitch. You know, so like I said earlier, New Zealand played very well today, but we haven't lost control of the game. So we're still in the game, and there's lots of they're still behind, and there's lots of time for us to make a difference tomorrow, and we have the quality to do that.
I know you say that no one means to drop a catch, but obviously when your fast bowlers are putting in a shift, what effect does that have on them when they see something go down like that?
It's just the challenge that's in front of them. It happens all the time. So cricketers are used to balls hitting the ground. It's not something new. You need a lot of resilience to be a fast bowler. So you know you just crack on and you try and get the wicket the next ball. You know, I think that's if you hang on to that for the rest of the day, then you know it's going to be a long career.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go George, and then we'll finish with Ali. Go ahead, George.
Good day, John. In the last few years in England, we've seen some wickets which really helped England seamers. And we've seen two in a row which have seemed quite flat, a bit more flat than you might expect at this time of year. Is that a conscious effort, is it fair to say, to sort of test England and make them a better Test team in the long run?
Yeah, we want to play on good pitches. We want to challenge our fast bowlers to take wickets on good pitches. Like I said to Rory, ideally we'd like more bounce in the wicket. My belief is there isn't no such thing as a flat pitch. No, it's just a slow pitch with low bounce. So we've got to find an effective way, a way to be effective on those pitches. Whether that's we're using our short ball to upset the batsman's balance, bowling nice tight lines, and not offering the batsman opportunities to score. We've just got to find a way to get wickets on good pitches, because that's what we're going to have to do throughout the summer and in the winter as well.
I get that, and it's admirable. Is there another side that you could think of in the world that doesn't use home advantage, though?
Is there another side I can think of? I'd say Australia. So they produce really good pitches, and they try and play the best cricket on good pitches. Just good, those pitches are hard, have pace and bounce, but they challenge people to play on them, and they back their fast bowlers to get wickets on those pitches, and that's the challenge that lies ahead of us. So that's what we're trying to do here.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll finish with Ali Martin.
Hi, John. Just going back to what you were saying earlier about the soft signal. Were you saying that you don't think the soft signal is necessary in international cricket?
No, that's not what I said. I said it's a good question to ask. No, I think if you're in officiating, make their life as easy as possible for the officials. I think you've got to ask the question: is it necessary? No, I don't say. My opinion is neither here nor there. I don't think on whether there should be a soft signal. It's just actually whether should there be one.